Hello friends, welcome back to a new video. Welcome back to getting motivation to tackle your mess because I for sure needed that today, this day. My house looked like it had been going through a disaster zone. It just was so out of hand and I felt like it was just making things worse. This was after I had gone to the ER. So I was sick and that's why the house was getting like this. Besides, it was just a lot of things going on as well, not just me getting sick and taking a rest day. No, this had been like 2 weeks after that, guys, and it was just us trying to keep up with the house and trying to get everything back to order, basically, because guys, it was a lot. By the way, let me introduce myself because I always forget to do that in my videos. Hello, my name is Ellie. I am a mama of four. I work night shifts currently and life is hectic over here. You're not going to see a perfect life and none of that similar. We're just trying to get through, grow with our children, and have a good, happy life. As you guys can see, I always try to start in the kitchen because it's the focal point of the house, and I know that if the kitchen is clean, I could cook before going to work, and at least that's out of the way. I'm not pressured to rush and cook and clean at the same time. So let's see how long it takes me to clean this kitchen. By the way, I had been wanting to scrub this stove so bad because one of my biggest pet peeves is going to cook in a dirty stove. And I know that's simple as to just grab something and wipe it down super quick. But when I'm rushing, I finish cooking, literally turn off the stove and walk out the door because I will be late to work. So
it helps the speaker lead his audience into the scene he describes by creating an imaginary picture. Usually it's something that moves.
I did have to sweep the kitchen right before I started washing these dishes, guys, because the feeling of crumbs on my foot is so disgusting to me. So I had to stop and just sweep the kitchen real quick. I didn't sweep everything yet, just the kitchen, just so that I stop feeling that crumb sensation on my foot. Also, I feel like every time I show you guys my pile of dishes, you guys might think that this is like days of dishes. No, this is literally yesterday's dinner and today's breakfast. Like, why do I always get this much dishes? But at the same time, it's four children and two adults in this house. So that is a lot of people. And besides, we did stop purchasing paper plates. I'm not saying I'm never going to repurchase anymore, but we did slow down on the paper plate situation because my husband is a very self-conscious person about recycling and not trying to waste as much. And just disclaimer, he does help washing the dishes. It's not like he doesn't ever do it, but I don't know. I just felt like buying paper plates just make it easier on both of us because he gets home from work and he's tired, and I'm tired in the mornings. Like, I don't want to wash any more dishes than what I already have. But he like kept telling me how it's so wasteful and the amount of paper plates that we were going through was like embarrassing. So that's the other reason we stopped buying them. But like I said, I'm not promising anything. We most likely will purchase more in the future, not just now. I was trying to wipe down most of the surfaces with Clorox just because we were kind of trying to get sick. I don't know if it was from me going into the ER and being with a whole bunch of sick people around, or the babies going to the daycare and bringing something, but we were feeling an itch in the throat and like a slight cough. So I just thought it was a good idea to use Clorox and wipe some surfaces down just to make sure we kill a bit of those germs away.
It helps the speaker lead his audience into the scene he described by creating an imaginary picture. Usually it's something that moves. So then, why?
If I'm honest, I was dreading to come into this playroom and have to pick it up because at this point I was exhausted from cleaning the kitchen, and it is just mentally draining. But it just makes me remind myself that if it's mentally draining for me, it's most likely feeling the same or worse for my toddlers to do it on their own. So I had to come in here and help them do this cleaning and just purge because I'm going to get rid of a lot of the toys that I do not get used. First of all, friends, excuse the noise. If you guys could hear, they're working outside. I don't know what they're doing on the road, but it's pretty loud. I hope that you guys cannot hear it. I did try to have my toddlers help me. I started giving them toys to put away. Then I remembered that I had not started dinner and time was getting closer for me to leave to work, and I immediately got up. So I got up, got dinner ready, and time was gone. I didn't have any more time to go back and clean up the toys, but that's okay because today we're gonna get it done. Also, I did take the kids, the two toddlers, to daycare. The lady at daycare called me and asked if they could go because they were gonna have like a water day, and I said why not. They should go because they were bored of being at home, and honestly it gives them like a, I think they love going to daycare. First of all, they enjoy their day there. They treat them well. I don't know. I think it's their little routine. There's more kids of their age there. They have other people to play with, so they don't get bored. We did take him, and then Kimberly and I were gonna go get some groceries. We were gonna head back home, and I was gonna finish the rest of that playroom. Multitask, porque multitasking is my thing, especially if I'm under pressure. So here's what we're gonna do. Chicken is washed and seasoned. La cazuela está caliente. Let's put the guys in there. So by the time I was back from the store. I sat down, I chilled, I relaxed, but honestly, that was just a whole bunch of wasted time. I feel like I waste my time when I do that because I could have done something productive, and honestly, I hate it, but at the same time, I try to tell myself, like, relax. That's your break. You're not gonna be just go, go, go all day and not stop and just chill for a little bit. But sometimes, guys, I be chilling too long. Like literally, I was there for like 2 to 3 hours sitting down. So I got up quickly and started panic cleaning. Yes, panic cleaning. I was hurrying myself up because I had to cook, clean the kitchen, which it was not that bad because we had just cleaned it the day before. But I had dishes, I had a whole bunch of stuff to clean, and I wanted to finish that playroom, like I said. So I was trying to hurry myself up. I was trying to show you guys how the house was cleaned already, or at least the kitchen, and that I was done cooking. I had cooked those chicken thighs with some sauce and the rice, but I was really wanting to just go clean that playroom because, like I said, I try to have the toddlers clean it, but they definitely need me to do it so that we could have like a reset in that playroom. I finished cleaning the playroom that day, friends, and I went to work. This is the next day. I was gonna take a shower, but I had been wanting to wash this window because it was full of like spider webs and dust. It was just really bad. And I decided to do that and wash the tub as well. That way I get it all clean and then I'll go in and take a shower. I did kind of regret washing that curtain the way I did because it took forever. I was thinking if I should have unhooked it and washed it in the tub, but I didn't want to risk it, friends. These curtains, blinds, I think they're blinds, they are sunburned, like when they're just old, so they keep falling off in pieces. And honestly, I didn't want to risk it and damage it more than what it was. That's why I just decided to wash it like that, but it took forever. Well, friends, thank you so much for coming with me through this motivation, this reset, whole house cleaning, whatever you want to call it, because honestly, I just needed to reset my house. It was so bad. And now I could just try to keep it up. I'm not gonna say it's gonna stay clean like this, but I'm going to try and keep it up and just maintain it, because just one day that you just don't keep up with the cleaning and it seems to like you miss so many days, like you've not cleaned for months. But we are trying to do our best. Thank you so much for coming with me and staying till the end. And if you did, I appreciate you so much, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, friends.